In the late 1960s, a faceless killer stalked California's Bay Area, leaving bodies, cryptic ciphers, and taunting letters. He called himself Zodiac, and he was never caught. Over 50 years later, his shadow still looms. Join us to unravel this haunting mystery. Visual prompt: a grainy reenactment of a foggy San Francisco street at night. A 1969 Ford Falcon parked with headlights on, and a red Zodiac crosshair symbol glowing faintly. Overlay text: 1968 to 1969. Flash to a blood-stained cipher letter. Add sounds of a distant gunshot and typewriter clicks. The Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California, claiming at least 5 lives and taunting police with coded messages. Active from 1968 to 1969, with possible crimes into the 1970s, he left a trail of fear and unsolved puzzles. His identity remains one of America's darkest secrets. The Zodiac's confirmed rampage began on December 20th, 1968 in Vallejo. Teenagers David Faraday, 17, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, were shot dead on Lake Herman Road while parked in their car. 7 months later, on July 4th, 1969, Darlene Ferrin, 22, and Michael Mageau, 19, were attacked in a Blue Rock Springs parking lot. Darlene died. Michael survived, describing a stocky man with a flashlight. On September 27, 1969, at Lake Berryessa, Cecilia Shepard, 22, and Brian Hartnell, 20, were stabbed during a picnic. Cecilia died. Brian survived. The killer, wearing a hooded costume with a crosshair symbol, left a message scrawled on their car door. On October 11, 1969, San Francisco cabbie Paul Stein, 29, was shot dead in Presidio Heights. Zodiac claimed responsibility, sending bloody shirt pieces to prove it. He boasted of up to 37 victims, but only 5 deaths are confirmed. Police across Vallejo, Napa, and San Francisco scrambled to connect the crimes. The Zodiac sent taunting letters to newspapers like the San Francisco Chronicle, enclosing ciphers with cryptic symbols. One, the 408 cipher, was cracked by a teacher couple in 1969, revealing a chilling manifesto about hunting humans. Others, like the 340 cipher, remained unsolved for decades. Witnesses described a white male, 25 to 35, stocky, with glasses. A composite sketch from the Stein murder circulated widely. Police interviewed hundreds, including Arthur Leigh Allen, a Vallejo teacher with a criminal record, but lacked evidence to arrest him. Fingerprints and handwriting didn't match, and the trail grew cold by 1971. The Zodiac case never faded. In 2002, DNA from a letter stamp was tested but yielded no matches. Arthur Leigh Allen, the prime suspect, died in 1992, but 2007 searches of his home found no conclusive evidence. In 2020, the 340 cipher was cracked by code breakers, revealing a taunting message but no identity. Other suspects, like Rick Marshall and Gary Post, emerged but lacked proof. A 2018 tip led to retesting of evidence, but results were inconclusive. The Zodiac's letters, some claiming additional murders, stopped after 1974. From Lake Tahoe to Riverside, possible linked cases remain unconfirmed, leaving investigators chasing ghosts. The Zodiac gripped California, turning quiet towns into places of fear. Couples avoided lovers' lanes, and San Francisco's nightlife dimmed. The killer's letters, published widely, fed public panic and fascination. The Chronicle and police received over 20 letters, some with bloody evidence, cementing Zodiac's infamy. The case inspired films like Zodiac, 2007, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, and countless books, podcasts, and Reddit threads. It exposed police coordination flaws as jurisdictions struggled to share leads. The Zodiac became a cultural boogeyman, symbolizing the ultimate uncaught predator. His shadow lingers in true crime lore today. Who was the Zodiac Killer? Was it Arthur Leigh Allen, whose watches matched the killer's brand? A copycat hiding in plain sight? Or a drifter lost to time? Some believe he died, others think he's still alive, watching from the shadows. The ciphers, the crosshair, the letters. No one has cracked his final secret. The San Francisco police still accept tips at 415-553-1145. 5 lives, countless questions, and no answers. Who was the Zodiac Killer? Comment your theory and watch our next true crime mystery. Like, subscribe, and share to keep this mystery alive. The Zodiac's true face may still be out there,